Hi, everybody. In Unit 8, we'll see accounting policies and standards. Les politiques comptables et les standards. Companies can choose their accounting policies, ways of doing accounts, in order to know how much the company is worth and to calculate their profits. Les entreprises peuvent choisir leur politique comptable. What are these accounting policies? They are ways of doing accounts, des façons de faire les comptes. In order to know, dans le but de savoir how much the company is worth, combien l'entreprise vaut. Quelle est la valeur de l'entreprise? Is worth, quelle est la valeur de l'entreprise? And to calculate their profits, et calculer leurs profits. In the USA, there are generally accepted accounting principles, GAAP. In most of the rest of the world, there are international financial reporting standards, IFRS, that you already have seen. Okay, je sais que vous les avez vus auparavant. Set by the International Financial Standards Board. Set by, c'est-à-dire fait par board, c'est Majlis, ok, le Conseil international des standards financiers, je sais pas, I don't know how to say this. C'est quoi juste en français ou bien in Arabic? These are technical rules and conventions. What are these IFRS? They are technical rules and conventions. C'est des règles techniques et des conventions, اتفاقيات. Accepted ways of doing things that are not written down by the law. C'est-à-dire, c'est des méthodes acceptées, admises par tous pour faire les choses that are not written down. Written down ملغات, okay, by the law. ملغات من قبل القانون. C'est-à-dire, there is no law all over the world which has written down these IFRS. Il n'y a aucune loi qui a refusé l'utilisation de ces standards-là par les entreprises. Companies can choose among different accounting policies, okay? But they have to be consistent. C'est-à-dire, les entreprises peuvent choisir, can choose, parmi différentes politiques comptables, but they have to be consistent. Elles doivent être consistent, which means, qui veut dire, using the same method every year. Unless there's a good reason to change policy. C'est-à-dire, ils doivent, ça veut dire quoi, have to be consistent, ils doivent utiliser la même méthode chaque année, à moins qu'il y ait une bonne raison pour changer. There's a good reason to change. This is known, ceci est connu, as the consistency principles. The policies have also to be revealed to the shareholders. Les politiques doivent être aussi révélées, d'accord, pour les actionnaires, révélées aux actionnaires, pardon. The annual report should contain a statement of accounting policies that mentions any changes have been made. Le rapport annuel doit contenir, should contain, a statement, un état of accounting policies, des politiques comptables, that mentions, qui mentionne n'importe quel changement fait. Therefore, ainsi, shareholders could compare the profits with those made the previous years. C'est-à-dire, ainsi, les actionnaires peuvent comparer les profits avec ceux réalisés l'année précédente, previous year. Now, I'm here, last paragraph. Sections in which the choice of the policy can make a big difference. les sections dans lesquelles le choix de la politique comptable peut influencer le résultat, c'est-à-dire make big difference, peut faire la différence. What are they? What are these sections? Depreciation, the valuation of stocks in inventory, provisions for future pensions payments, and the value of assets. Depreciation, l'amortissement, الاهتلاك. The valuation of stocks in inventory, تقييم المخزون, l'évaluation des stocks. The provisions for future pensions payments, c'est honnête, les provisions pour des paiements de pensions futures. And the value of assets, l'évaluation des actifs. Now, I have to make an observation about these two words, stocks and inventory. Okay, actually, if you ask me what's the difference between them, there's no difference. They are the same. I made a mistake. I shouldn't put here and. The correct thing to do was to put or. C'est-à-dire la chose, c'est-à-dire j'aurais dû mettre or ici, ou, puisqu'ils sont les mêmes choses, puisqu'ils sont les mêmes. OK? Not and. The difference is stocks in British English, okay? Inventory in US English. Dans l'anglais britannique, we say stocks as in French, les stocks, but in US English, we say inventory. Quoique, en français, il y a une différence. En français, on dit les stocks, le marzoun, l'inventaire, c'est autre chose. Inventory, c'est comme inventaire, ok? Le jard. نقول حاجة خلاف autre chose. Let's carry on now. Actually, I'm here. Actually, in many countries, accounting follows the historical cost principle. Dans beaucoup de pays, la comptabilité suit le principe du coût historique. The historical cost principle. بالعربية مبدأ التكلفة التاريخية. I suppose. Je suppose que c'est ça. What's this principle? Assets are recorded according to their original purchase price and not their estimated or current selling prices. C'est-à-dire les actifs sont enregistrés selon leur prix d'achat d'origine, original purchase price, here it is, and non pas their estimated or current selling prices, et non pas leur prix de vente courant, current, or estimated, estimé, non pas leur prix de vente courant, okay? However, some countries with the regular high inflation, c'est-à-dire certains pays avec une inflation high, élevée et régulière, et every year there is inflation, okay? Chaque année il y a de l'inflation. What do they do, these countries? They use replacement cost accounting, okay? Replacement cost account. I can't select. I succeed. Okay, j'ai réussi. So if I ask you how many methods are there to record assets, or how can we record assets? The answer is there are two methods. The first one, here it is, the historical cost principle. Second method is this, replacement cost accounting. OK? Donc, les deux méthodes d'enregistrement des actifs. OK? So, here you have the explanation of this method, which value all assets at their current replacement costs. Dans cette méthode-là, on évalue tous les actifs à leur coût de remplacement courant. Current replacement costs, which means the amount that would have to be paid to replace them now. C'est-à-dire le montant qu'on doit payer, that would have to be paid, pour les remplacer maintenant. And these assets could probably had been bought 10 or 20 years ago. C'est-à-dire, les actifs peuvent bien être achetés 10 ou 20 ans auparavant. Si on veut les enregistrer, on cherche après leur prix de remplacement now. C'est-à-dire, s'il y a lieu, if you want to buy them now, what's their price? What are their price? Quel est leur prix? Anyway, no matter what policy, I'm tired. Anyway, no matter what policy the company chooses for their accounts, they should give a true and fair view of the financial situation. Donc, anyway, peu importe la politique choisie par l'entreprise pour faire ses comptes, for their accounts, they should give a true and fair view. Ils doivent donner une vision true, juste, and fair. I explained before this word in the previous unit. I said fair, c'est impartial, muhaïda, okay, of the financial situation. As usual, here you have all this new vocabulary for you, given both in French and in Arabic. I give you some words here. Give you their synonyms as set. Synonym of set is to set, to put, or to fix it. To fix, établi ou fait. Here also revealed, to reveal, révéler, to show or display. Here I made a mistake. Une vue juste. I suggest you to correct it. Okay, please correct it in your Word document. Fair view, c'est une vue impartiale, non pas juste. Fair, c'est impartial, muhaïda. In comprehension now, we have 6 questions. What are the accounting policies? They are accepted ways showing how to practice accounting. C'est des méthodes acceptées, c'est des façons acceptées, montrant, showing, comment pratiquer la comptabilité. Who made the IFRS? They are made by the International Financial Standards Board. Are companies allowed to choose their accounting policies? Est-ce que les entreprises sont autorisées, allowed, autorisées, مسموح لهم, to choose their accounting policy? Est-ce qu'ils sont autorisés à choisir leur politique comptable? Of course, yes, they are. What's the consistency principle? It is the fact, c'est le fait que, it is the fact that companies choose their accounting policy, but they have to use the same method each year. Ils sont libres de choisir leur politique comptable, mais ils doivent, they have to keep using it each year. Now, I made another mistake, okay? Here, it's a big problem that I have. When I'm writing, I find myself writing in French, okay? C'est-à-dire, la méthode est مكتوبة en français, with E at the end. But in English, you delete this E. Vous supprimez ce E. Méthode in English without E at the end. مكتوب بالفرنسي هنا. How can the choice of policy make a difference in calculating profits? Comment le choix de la politique comptable peut faire la différence dans le calcul des profits? The answer is, when choosing how to record depreciation, how to value stocks, or how to estimate provision, companies can find a way to earn more than usual. OK? C'est-à-dire, en choisissant comment enregistrer les amortissements, comment évaluer les stocks ou bien comment estimer les provisions, Companies can find a way, les entreprises peuvent trouver le moyen de gagner more than usual, plus que d'habitude, d'accord? Another mistake, here you add H, okay, choosing, I forget H here, okay, c'est une faute d'orthographe, vous ajoutez le H. Another mistake also, sorry, here to earn, I guess, not to earning. Je me suis arrêtée un moment pour réfléchir, pour me concentrer. Je pense, we cannot say to earning, hein? To earn more than usual. Now, what's the difference between the two methods seen to record depreciation or assets? What's the difference between historical cost principle and replacement costs accounting? With the historical cost principle, assets are recorded according to their original purchase price. With the replacement costs accounting, inflation must be considered. L'inflation doit être considérée, prise en considération. Assets are valued, sont évalués at their current replacement costs, which is the amount that would have to be paid to replace them now. I already explained all this, no need to repeat it again. Il n'y a pas besoin de la répéter ou bien de la traduire. Vocabulary in first exercise, I gave you 4 statements. I divided them into 2 parts. The first part, you have it from 1 to 4. The second from A to D. You have to do the matching in order to get the correct statements or the appropriate. The first one here, companies, managers, investors, creditors, and the tax authorities, les autorités fiscales, مصلحة الضرائب, all with B, need to know about the size of profits or losses. Donc, tout ce beau monde need to know, a besoin de connaître les profits et les pertes de l'entreprise. B now, 2. There are different ways of doing accounting, but companies have to be consistent. We match it with D, which means regularly using the same methods. You see here, methods is written correctly, écrit correctement. C'est-à-dire, il y a différents moyens de faire les comptes, but companies have to be consistent. Les entreprises doivent être consistent, which means, qui veut dire utiliser régulièrement la même méthode. Third now, companies have to disclose or make known. The verb to disclose is to make known, informer. D'accord? We match it with C to make known which accounting method they are using. Donc, companies, les entreprises doivent faire savoir, make known, quelle méthode comptable they are using. Ils sont en train d'utiliser. An observation here about what we saw together is which as relative pronoun, qui. D'accord? But here, its meaning, c'est quelle. C'est-à-dire, quelle, c'est quelle méthode comptable. Non pas qui. C'est-à-dire, which, c'est à la fois en français qui et quelle. OK? Last, the historical cost principle is that the price paid to buy assets and not their current value is recorded in the accounts. Alors, le principe du coût historique est le fait que, is that que, le prix payé pour acheter les actifs et non pas leur prix courant, leur valeur courante, est enregistré dans les comptes. Exercise 2, complete this table. You have table with verb, noun, and adjective. In some cases, I give you the noun and asked you to search after the adjective and the verb. In other, I do the reverse thing. First, for calculation as noun, the verb is to calculate. It's easy. Adjective calculated, which is also the past participle of the verb calculate. So in many cases, the adjective is just the past participle of the verb, okay? And as it's a regular verb, we add ed at the end. Donc, dans la plupart des cas, l'adjectif en anglais, even in French, même en français, l'adjectif est uniquement le participe passé du verbe. Et comme c'est un verbe régulier, le participe passé d'yellow, what we do, on fait quoi? On rajoute juste ed à la fin, at the end. Now, for the adjective consistent, the noun is consistency. There's no verb, il n'y a pas de verbe ici. L'adjectif conventional, the noun convention. Now with measure, I made another mistake here. Beaucoup de fautes ici. Measure here, I forget to. Le verbe à l'infinitif en anglais, c'est to measure, pas measure. Okay? It's a big mistake. I suggest you to add it. Please add it. Là, vous rajoutez ici, to measure. Even with present, to present. Exactly that I did with value and calculate. To measure, mesurer, le verbe mesurer. Noun, measurement. Adjective, measured. To present, noun, presentation. Adjective, presented, past participle. Now, if we have adjective, valuable, the noun is valuation, l'évaluation, and the verb to value, évaluer. Exercise 3, I forget to give you the collection. Finding the text synonyms of these words, 3 words, system, valuation, and agreement. Let's go back to the text. System. Its synonym is policies. Politic. Why? In this context, both are correct. We can say accounting policy or accounting system. بالعربية we say النظام المحاسبي أو السياسة المحاسبية système comptable, politique comptable, they have the same meaning. Okay, c'est la même chose. Valuation, worth. This is its synonym. Worth. Write it somewhere. Je peux pas sélectionner. J'arrive pas à sélectionner. Worth. Yes, worth, the synonym of valuation. Agreement, synonym conventions. اتفاقيات. Conventions is the synonym of the third word here. Let's go to the exercise. Agreement. Okay, that's it for this unit. It was short and that is also for your program. If you have any question, you just mail me, okay? Students had mailed me yesterday, or I don't remember, asking me about how to use a verb. Il y a une étudiante qui m'a envoyé un mail pour me demander comment utiliser un verbe. I answered her, je lui ai répondu. Donc, faites la même chose. S'il y a quelque chose que vous n'avez pas compris, or any other question, vous m'envoyez un mail. Okay, that's it for your program. If I have time, I will send you another videos. Je vais faire d'autres vidéos concerning unit 4 and 5. I told you before, they are less important than these. C'est-à-dire l'unité 4 et 5 sont moins importantes que ces unités-là. C'est pour ça, mais si j'ai le temps, before the end of the week, I will send them to you. Okay. I'm really tired. Take care of you. Je vais arrêter l'enregistrement, as usual. Je vais arrêter l'enregistrement. Allez, bye.